Hey all, wanted to walk through Peace Frog. Another one of those songs where the title just has nothing to do with the song. But I want to get two things out of the way really quick. One is, a lot of people ask about the neck pickup being reversed. This has the Peter Green modification. My brother did it for me, Joe Carson. Check out his YouTube channel. So you get a kind of a, if you put the pickup selector in the middle, or both, you get a kind of an out of phase honk to it. So that's one thing. Two is the guitar solo, which I'll walk through some single note stuff, but the meat of it, we'll get to that in a little bit. We'll talk about that later. For now though, the guitar chord, it's a G5 to me. Sounds to me like a G5. Play it the way you want, but it sounds to me like B and E at 3, G open, then E and A at 5, and then low E at 3. So you get this. You don't hear a lot of the high end of the chord on it, but that would be the chord. Oh, Robbie would do it out there. So you do that open E string between. That's I guess a strum to practice if you want to work on rhythm. So the vocal comes in over this. It's up to my and it eventually gets to break a day. Now that sounds like a whole, oh my gosh, it's a big long run. Let's break it into little pieces, because when you learn the little sections one at a time, it's very manageable. So after the break a day line, so that you know the smokestack line. That little blues thing, it's all over the place in blues based rock. Well, this is another instance of it. So slide up G to 4 and then hit B at 3. Whatever finger you want to use, but the second part after G2 0 to D2, and then an open G back to D2. So just practice that till you have that down, and then add. Bend up G at 2. Back to 2, 0. D2, back to an open G. And now, this is very typical of Robbie's playing and soloing and fills and stuff. This kind of hammer on. And he'll do it like in the end he does that. It's in Riders on the Storm, it's in When the Music's Over. He'll hammer on. So it's hammer on 0, 2 on A. Same thing on D. Open G. Back to D at 2. Practice that till you got it. So this little section, then and then string those together. That's the last part. Walk up the A string to 2. Same thing on D. So the open G. 0, 2, 4. B at 3. And end with G6, high E5. It's the top end of an A chord. And then back to you're in the second verse. The second verse, though, it doesn't do the break a day line. So the first one is like a measure longer than the second. But it's played the same. It's just a question of when you're going to. Now the second one is a little different. So you do. So that one's slightly different, but still not all that complicated. So when you get to the so that it skips right to high E bent up at 7, back down to 7, to 5. Starts at 7 and then bends up to 7 on the B. On the B it's bent up at 7 and goes down to 4 and ends on that. The last one is on the G string. Another blues lick. So I had a G starting at 6. 4. And ends at D at 6. Finish with that. And it finishes with the same thing you did here, except same thing. You do it up at B. That's 8, 7 on high E, and then you're into. Actually, that little thing, it's all done on the low E string, and it almost. That might be the hardest part of this whole freaking song. Because if you listen to the, I don't know if it's still on there, but there used to be an isolated guitar track on YouTube, and you could hear Robbie, just Robbie's guitar part. And he does kind of stumble a little bit, you know, trying to pick that, because it is a little bit. Right, 0, 3, 5, 3, 7, sorry, 7, 5, 3, 5, 3, 0. To an E minor. Now, the solo. I'm not gonna go through that. I'm not. I don't have the patience to do it, and I don't think I teach it very well. But it is up here, at the 15th fret in G. I think the important part is to get. That's probably the important part. But I did a demo version. If you want to watch that, where the solo's in it, more power to you. You can learn it from that. You figure it out for yourself. But it's here. So skipping over that again, because I would be doing a disservice if I tried to teach that. And it comes out of that to this. Right? So that's G5, high E5, B3. Then all three of them are 5. Then the B goes up to 6. That's just this. Back to that again. Then that's a C minor. 3, 4, 5. To C, and then you whack the C. On the streets in a right. And it goes out on that G5. There are a couple of times in there. It's just B and E. You get almost a sharp 9 kind of sound to it. B and E at 6. Just those two. And it goes back into this again. I think that's the end of it. Doesn't it go out on that G? I think it does on G. Start the onslaught of criticism because I didn't teach the solo. Go ahead. This will give you the main guitar parts to it, and again, you can watch my demo version and pick up the solo if you want. Do it from that. Good luck.